In a world where loyalty should lie with family, Kody Brown's actions raise one painful question. Why is he focused on getting to know David, a man he's barely met, while his own daughter, truly, is left yearning for connection? Fans are questioning his priorities, but the real heartbreak is Truly's emotional neglect. Could this rift tear the Brown family apart forever? Stay tuned to uncover the shocking truth behind Kody's fractured relationships. Part 1. Coyote Pass
I
was
would
supposed
catch
to be
myself a
fresh
lot, and I've
start,
certainly
a dream brought to life. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the Sister Wives family, and his wives, Christine, Janelle, Mary, and Robyn, had a vision: build homes on the land, live as a united family on a sprawling piece of desert property. But what was supposed to be the future quickly turned into a weight on their shoulders. But the land had more than just practical problems, it carried emotional weight. Tensions ran high as each wife's hopes for their own home clashed with Kody's vision, and more than that, it seemed that the clock was ticking on their unity. It wasn't just the legal battles that made the property hard to sell, it was the growing pressure Kody felt to make his family whole again. But with each passing day, it seemed more likely that the dream of Coyote Pass was slipping away. Kody to Robyn: we need to move quickly. I can't afford to keep dragging this out. But why the sudden rush? What pushed Kody to make such a quick decision? Was it the land's mounting financial costs? Or was there something deeper, something personal? Fan comment: why is Kody so desperate to sell now? What's the rush? As the financial stress mounted, rumors began to swirl. Some fans wondered if the urgency was linked to something much bigger. Was there more at play behind the scenes than just money? As the pressure mounted, one person seemed to have more influence than the others. Robyn, the fourth wife, who'd been the newest addition to the family, had an uncanny ability to sway decisions. But how far did her influence really go? Robyn: we had to make the decision. It wasn't just about the land, it was about our future, our stability. Could it be that Robyn, more than anyone, saw the financial benefits of selling, or was she simply trying to protect her family in a time of crisis? The speculation is that Robyn pushed for the quick sale, seeing the financial windfall as the answer to all their struggles. But did she know something the others didn't? With no time to waste, Kody made the call. The decision was made: Coyote Pass was going to be sold. But what did the rest of the family think? Was everyone on board, or were they kept in the dark? Christine: I wasn't happy about it, but it seemed like the only way forward. The clock was ticking, and as Kody and Robyn pushed forward with the sale, the other wives had little choice but to follow suit. But was this really the best decision for everyone, or just the easiest one? Mary: I felt like we didn't even get a chance to talk about it. It was just done. Tensions reached their peak. The family had always been divided, but now it felt like the cracks were impossible to ignore. The sale went through, but it didn't come without consequences. Fans were divided. Some sided with Kody and Robyn, understanding the urgency, while others felt betrayed. Was this decision about saving the family, or was it about securing financial freedom at the expense of their bond? Fan comment: this isn't about family anymore. It's about Kody getting his way. As the backlash grew louder, it became clear: no matter how they tried to spin it, the Brown family had made a decision that would haunt them for years to come. And then, the twist. It wasn't just about selling the land for a quick profit. No, there was a far deeper reason Kody and Robyn pushed for the sale. After months of speculation, a bombshell was dropped. The urgency to sell wasn't only about the land or money, it was about saving the family from financial ruin. Kody, if I hadn't sold the land, we would have lost everything. It wasn't a choice. It was survival. And there it was. The shocking truth that no one saw coming. The sale of Coyote Pass wasn't just a financial move, it was the final chance for the Brown family to stay afloat. Now, with the dust settled, the Brown family must live with the consequences of their actions. The land is gone, but the scars remain. As the family moves forward, the question lingers, was this the right decision? Or was it just a desperate attempt to escape a sinking ship? Kody, we did what we had to do. But it doesn't mean it's over. We're still here, and we're still family. The land may be gone, but the Brown family's story is far from finished. The decisions they made will echo through the rest of their lives, as they struggle to rebuild what was lost. What do you think? Was the sale of Coyote Pass the right call, or did Kody and Robyn push too hard? Let us know in the comments below. Part 2. Kody Brown has always been a complicated figure. His relationships with his wives have been the center of much scrutiny, but what about his relationship with his children? Truly, Kody's youngest daughter has always been somewhat on the sidelines. While her siblings have often received more attention, Truly's bond with her father seemed to drift, lost in the chaos of Kody's complicated family dynamics. But what happens when a daughter starts to feel like an afterthought? Kody, I'm trying to balance everything, but it's hard with so many different lives intertwined. Is Kody's struggle to balance his large family just an excuse for neglecting his own flesh and blood? Or is there something more at play here? In the midst of all this family turmoil, a new character enters the story, David. David lives with Kody's daughter, Truly, and yet, Kody seems to place more importance on getting to know him than on rebuilding his relationship with his own daughter. Kody to David, we just need to get to know each other better. It's important. Why does Kody feel the need to form a bond with David, a man who is already part of his daughter's life, while Truly is left on the sidelines? Is this a man-to-man connection, or is it something else entirely? Fans have been quick to question, why isn't Kody putting more effort into his relationship with Truly? The void between father and daughter grows deeper, while David seems to be slipping into Kody's inner circle without ever earning that right. As the episodes continue, the fans' frustration grows. How could a father neglect his own child in favor of a stranger, especially one living under his roof? Fan comment: how can Kody say he wants to get to know David but not invest in his daughter's life? This is heartbreaking. The comments flood in, but the question remains, why isn't Kody prioritizing his relationship with Truly, especially when so much of her life is in flux? Kody, Truly is doing fine. We're working on it. But is this enough? Or is it simply Kody offering empty words while his daughter's emotional needs go unmet? As Truly gets older, the emotional fallout of Kody's neglect begins to surface. While the rest of the family moves forward with their lives, Truly is left questioning why her father doesn't seem as invested in her as he is with others. Truly, I just want my dad to be there for me, like he's there for everyone else. It's clear, Truly longs for something so simple, her father's attention, his love, his time. But instead, she sees Kody focused on getting to know David, while she is left struggling to connect with him. Kody, I'm a busy guy. There's just not enough time to go around. But is that an excuse, or is it the painful reality of a father who has lost touch with his daughter? With each passing day, the rift between Kody and Truly grows wider. And while Kody focuses on a new relationship with David, Truly is left to wonder if she'll ever matter to him in the way she truly deserves. It's not that Truly doesn't have love in her life. She has her siblings, her mother Christine, and a support system. But the one person who should be there for her, her father, seems more invested in strangers than in his own flesh and blood. Christine, you deserve to be loved by him, Truly. Don't ever forget that. But how much longer can Truly wait for her father to realize that she's the one who needs his attention the most? And then, in a shocking turn of events, the truth comes to light. It wasn't just about getting to know David. It wasn't about forming a bond with a man in Truly's life. Kody's focus on David revealed a deeper issue. He felt he needed to protect his new relationships, his new family dynamic, at the expense of his old one. Kody, I've been trying to keep everything together, but I feel like I've failed in so many ways. The real reason Kody focused on David wasn't because of any personal connection. It was because he saw David as part of the future he was desperately trying to protect. In his mind, it wasn't about Truly. It was about securing the relationships that mattered most to him in that moment. The fallout from Kody's choices is undeniable. Fans are outraged, and Truly's heartache is clear. She deserves more than what she's been given, and it's a painful truth that Kody has yet to fully confront. What happens next is anyone's guess. Can Kody repair his fractured relationship with his daughter, or has the damage been done? Will Truly ever truly heal from the emotional neglect she's experienced? What do you think? Was Kody's focus on David justified, or did he make a heartbreaking mistake in neglecting Truly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. For years, Kody Brown has been at the center of a family that's defined by complexity, jealousy, and love. His relationship with his 4 wives, along with the ups and downs of raising many children, has always been under scrutiny. Yet, the spotlight often leaves one figure forgotten: his youngest daughter, Truly. In the background, Truly's life unfolds with little fanfare. While her older siblings receive attention and spotlight, Truly often seems relegated to the margins of Kody's vast family. Her father's focus was elsewhere, often lost in the drama of polygamy and his various marriages, but as time passed, something even more concerning began to surface: his detachment from her emotional needs. Kody, I love my kids, but there's only so much of me to go around. But as the years went by, Truly began to notice the distance. Was it the chaotic family dynamics, or was it something deeper? Fans began to see it too, the cracks in Kody's relationship with his youngest daughter, growing wider by the day. And then, enters David, a man who now lives with Kody's daughter, Truly. This relationship is supposed to mean something. He's a fixture in Truly's life, yet Kody spends more time trying to get to know David than reconnecting with his own daughter. The question that fans can't help but ask: why? Why the focus on David, while Truly is left feeling more and more alone? Kody, the patriarch of a sprawling family, seems to be chasing connection with a man who holds little emotional attachment to him, all the while his youngest Daughter struggles with the same aching question. Why isn't he here for me? This strange focus on David stirs up confusion. Why is Kody spending time with a man already embedded in Truly's life, when his own daughter, whose emotional needs are at a breaking point, waits for a call, a conversation, a father's embrace? As the episodes unfold, the fanbase grows increasingly disturbed by Kody's behavior. Social media explodes with reactions, and fans everywhere start to voice their frustration. They feel for Truly, witnessing a child whose emotional connection to her father seems all but lost. Fan comment: how can Kody neglect his own daughter like this? The man seems more invested in David than his own flesh and blood. Truly deserves better. It's clear. The fans are heartbroken. What Kody has been ignoring, they can see all too clearly: the emotional devastation of a daughter abandoned. Fans continue to rally behind Truly, urging Kody to step up, to rebuild the bridge with his daughter that seems to be crumbling with every passing moment. Kody with regret: I wish things were different, but it's just hard sometimes. The growing emotional void between father and daughter finally reaches a breaking point. Truly, no longer able to hide her pain, begins to express her frustrations. The question remains: can Kody hear her? Can he finally recognize the damage he's causing? Truly, why isn't he here for me? It's like I don't even matter. It's a simple question, but one that cuts to the heart of the issue. Truly, in her youth and innocence, is left wondering why her father doesn't seem to care about the relationship they could have. Is it too late to repair what's broken? Kody: I'm trying, Truly, I really am. But is trying enough? For Truly, the damage may be deeper than Kody realizes. In a twist no one saw coming, the truth behind Kody's emotional disconnection begins to unravel. Kody isn't just avoiding Truly. No, there's something deeper at play here, something far more painful than anyone imagined. Kody: I wasn't prepared for this, not this, and now I've hurt her. What if Kody's need to connect with David wasn't just about building relationships? What if, in reality, Kody was terrified of facing the truth, that his relationship with Truly had deteriorated so much that rebuilding it seemed impossible? In avoiding Truly, he was avoiding the consequences of his past mistakes. This realization strikes at the heart of Kody's neglect, a man who, despite his best intentions, failed his daughter in the most profound way possible. As the episodes continue to air, the backlash intensifies. Fans aren't just frustrated, they're angry. The emotional neglect of Truly isn't just a personal issue, it's now a public one, and the world is watching. Fan comment: Kody may have multiple wives, but Truly is his daughter. His priorities are all wrong. The fanbase rallies around Truly, but the question remains: will Kody ever hear them? Will he ever be able to prioritize his daughter over everything else? As the season finale looms, the truth is undeniable. Kody's relationship with Truly hangs in the balance, fragile and uncertain. But is it too late for reconciliation? Will Kody be able to step up and repair the broken relationship with his daughter, or is the emotional distance irreparable? In the end, the real test for Kody will be not with David, not with the other wives, but with Truly, the daughter whose love he took for granted, whose heart he must now try to heal. Can Kody rise to the occasion? Or will Truly's heart be forever broken by the man who should have been her greatest protector? What do you think? Can Kody ever rebuild his relationship with Truly, or is it too late? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth analysis of the Brown family's journey. You won't want to miss what happens next.